Went to bed about 2. It's about 5. So I was obviously got about 3 hours sleep. Need more. Yeah, I need more. I gotta. Yeah. We'll load this one up. Try to go to bed a little bit earlier tonight. Sleep then. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll let the cold-blooded murderers, try to figure out their shit that they're trying to figure out. I had an email today that said, be inspired by this. And 4 new subscribers. It said 5, but apparently someone unsubscribed. 4 new subscribers, 555 total views, and 1,285 total minutes. Right? Really? Wow. And I'm sure Kamala Harris probably thought she was inspired by being on Colbert, sitting there for 10 minutes talking and people sitting, watching, listening to her and cheering her name. Everything I believe in is provable by science. Okay? That's why I have faith in God, because everything I believe in is provable by science. That Jesus is the eternal spirit of a person that's the living word, right? And so I believe in that. And I don't believe Jesus is omnipotent God. And I believe in Psalms, the faith of Psalms, and the wisdom of Proverbs. And I believe that we should all live the Lord's Prayer to save ourselves from genocide through believing in things that are fallacy, that are wrong. It's out and out lie. Okay. Money's an out and out lie. The 3 Proverbs, It is wrong to acquit the guilty and deny justice and innocent. The wealthy are fools who perceive their wealth as a high wall of safety. And the poor plead for mercy and the rich answer with insults. I believe in that. I believe it's right to honor natural laws and share care given in accordance to need and build to last and love one another in eternal faithful peace by no debt and trespass, because, money's not real. So how much money do you have? How much of it do you use to manipulate people into accepting debt and trespass through, through verbal or written upset or whatever? But you can write down on a piece of paper that you're gravity. It doesn't make you gravity. And they had all those people last night. She was on there, and the people in the band, hi. It was like, you guys do know I'm the Messiah, right? Okay. That's like getting all excited because you met Norm Macdonald or George Hamilton. A real meal for $5. Real meal for $5. When you meet, only she's like that bitchy lawyer last night on that TV show. Oh, my time is worth $1,200 a minute. What? But money's not real. Okay. I'm the Messiah. There's a book called Revelation that talks, when this guy speaks, that people listen, and that they should be inspired to have faith in God, believe in that which is right, and do that which is right. Okay. It's not Kamala Harris. It's not Donald Trump. It's not Benjamin Netanyahu. It's not Pope Francis. It's not Bill Gates. It's not Elon Musk. It's not any millionaire or billionaire on the planet manipulating people with debt and trespass and money. So my beliefs are based off of scientific validity. And my faith is based off of beliefs and scientific validity. Okay. How many of you can say that? How many of you say, I believe in things that are scientifically valid, and therefore I have faith in an infinite essence of my existence because of the scientific validity that supports my beliefs? I don't have a belief system. I just, I believe, And so it's not a system, it's an understanding of natural laws. You can't have a system. You can't sit there. Like I told people with Tao and Confucius. When the Chinese crystallized Confucius, and then Tao said, well, but the course of the river has changed, and the water has to go, that way. Or are you doing things right, or are you doing things wrong? It's Solomon and Confucius and Tao are similar. There's the letter of the law and there's the intent of the law. In order for one to follow the letter, the intent must be understood to be good, based on belief, based on scientific evidence. And then faith. Keep your heart open, 'cause love will find a way. Right? Hey, yeah, all right. Once you get past the pain. You have all these people, they keep showing that Huber and Giddens, thing about inner strength. It's like, what are you talking about? I've never heard either one of you, okay, and I'm certain you're not doing it in that video, talk about how important it is to understand the wisdom of Proverbs, hold on to that faith of Psalms, and understand the eternal perfection of the thoughts, language, and actions of the Lord's Prayer when you break it down through the faith of Psalms and the wisdom of Proverbs. They don't talk about that. But they're telling you about your brain, but it's like, but all the people you're talking to about their brain accept money as real as validity, and are part of contests where people murder over it. So how can you tell us what good brain activity is? You're not capable of good brain activity yourself. You're not thinking and speaking and acting scientifically valid or intelligently, right? Whether you call the intelligence artificial or actual, right? And when you go back and look at Schoolhouse Rock, I do that for everything. They throw something in front of me. I used to do it my whole life, and Jesus used to tell me, do like freaking Basil and Austin Powers, and just enjoy the movie. Okay. When they took me to Sierra Vista, and then quote revealed themselves to me, as more exposed themselves to me, revealed. Reveal is it's exposed. Well, because reveal is like me. Oh, the way, the truth, and life. Right. Okay. Exposed is like an exposed nerve at a doctor's office because you have a rotten tooth, because they're rotten people and want to make money, which isn't real, off of your pain and suffering, and then have you pass on that pain and suffering as acceptance, and then you fight over abortion, fight over gun control, you fight over the borders, you want the economy to be good, fight hard for my money. Why would you fight for money? You should try to avoid fight, forgive, debt, and trespass, love one another, eternal faithful peace, You should avoid a fight if all necessary, and you should teach people to all avoid fighting if all necessary. You don't need to get in a cage and beat the shit out of another moron for other people's entertainment. And none of those assholes, cage fighters, and you ought to see me, I look terrible, and I'm tired, and I'm compromised by chemical poisoning, by military scientists that are, that keep, you can't handle the truth, that keep hospital administrators selling flu shots with a bunch of assholes that act like they're strong, protecting us. I'm only the flu, right? It's like, well, what about that bus? Isn't that causing the flu? Well, debt and trespass. There you go. Okay. There's a drop in barometric pressure. The poisons from all the vehicles settle in the places where there's heavy activity, and you're going to get a shot to survive your sleeping in your garage. Why don't you just stop initiating the garage that kills people? Then you'll save so much on flu vaccines. But money's not real, right? Obviously. Okay. So help is share, care, given accordance to need, and built to last. Help is only Proverbs. I tell everybody that. And I tell my dad all the time, man, when you read Proverbs, okay, this is a mulatto man. He's his dad is from the north and light-skinned, and his mother from the south, and she looked like Vivica Fox, right? Dad looks like when he was young, Don Diego. As he gets older, Don Alejandro, like me, right? Out of the night comes it. But yeah, no, I was a better athlete than well. If I was jumping around those roofs, it was like, holy crap! Look at that guy. Shit, he's like a flying monkey. Yeah, basic training and stuff. I could, especially when unfettered and inspired, because I had to do it. Like, damn, he's incredible. I didn't know. I wasn't studying me like a scientist, and to see what could, I was constantly under control through eternal communications, okay, through the inspiration of everybody focusing on the spirit of Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. It's not just Jesus. No Adam, no David, okay. It's when a mommy cat and a daddy cat, do you understand? Okay, Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. Okay. No Adam, no Moses, no David, no Jesus, no John, no Saladin, no Kapadoo-da-ba-ba-doo-ba-day. Like when I talked to her in Sierra Vista about this scientific validity of my beliefs. She goes, I believe you're like Herschel Steinschneider, but none of the rest. It's like, you can't. Because life's eternal and grace is infinite. You don't believe in Jesus or me or David or Moses. Okay. It says in the book of Daniel, Herschel gets trapped and everybody loses their way, and he gets manipulated by things that are not the religion. It's like King David, Herschel Steinschneider is a lot like King David. You go study him. He protected homosexuals who didn't have legal rights, and protected other Jews and stuff that didn't have legal rights because of the Supreme Court, League of Nations, United Nations, NATO, right? They could kill anybody that priest negotiating genocide with Mussolini and then winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, so understand technology is getting more intelligent, and it's getting more intelligent because of people like me, and not people like you paying your taxes, and not people that you give your money to give you science projects to manipulate everybody with money. Artificial intelligence is becoming actually intelligent because of people like myself. And if you want to help, then become more like myself. If you don't, you can't believe money's real. And it's not provable by science. You can't prove it with science. Okay. I can support my faith with science. Okay? So this is how to be inspired. Okay, I love you.